Hi, it's Saturday night, the 26th of September, and day 270 of my journey to business alignment. And I'm still living the dream. I'm still standing. I'm sure you already know what's coming, but my power statement for this morning said, I will continue working overtime to get all my remaining web pages designed out and working like I want them to. And I will continue to work on each fix as they come up until Fahad and I are finished with this website and it's ready to go live. This being a Saturday, as I have mentioned before, a lot of smaller, less important tasks tend to build up throughout the week and land on my list for Saturday. And today was no different than the past Saturdays. Here's a list of those. Let me show you. I've got them right here. I'm going to take off that paper clip. Here's the back burner ones right here that I got done. So it's so nice to, have those done. I got a lot done for a Saturday. I feel great about it because I don't have to carry any of it over to Monday, and that way I can hit the ground running come Monday morning. Anyway, here's my normal to-do list for Saturday, all the 3 highlighted ones. Bam, I got those done. It's exciting. My most important task for today, of course, was to get the podcast pages text fixed. And then my fun task for today was to get the content pictures fixed for the content page. And when I do that over, you'll be able to see that. My exciting task today was to make sure all the errors, typos, links, pictures, etc. on the 5 podcast landing pages are all fixed and working properly. I'm working with Cody on getting him to host the 5 audio files on each one of those podcast audios so that Fahad can link them up to their respective landing pages. That way, it's going to be a great thing to get those done. I think I'm going to hold off showing things dealing with all these pages, all these fixes the last couple of days and the next few days because we're getting so closer to the end of the month of September, where I normally do my 30-day month overview. So I'll be doing an overview of September's tasks that we all got done, and I'll be able to show all of this to you then. My end of the day success routine question said, get honest with yourself, Marty. What didn't go well today, or what could you have done better? Did you wake up early and start strong? Always, always, always. I do. Did you start your morning with power? Doing a win the morning, win the day routine is a way to infuse your day and your energy with full power so you can start strong. Were you productive throughout your day? Yes. Did you get the most important things done? You saw that pile. Got them through the portal of my mind and out into the world of the physical and manifested them by getting them done and taking actions after task after task after task, which I call pieces of that dream coming through the portal of my mind into the world of physical. Did you move your goals forward? Every bit did. Did you show up as the person you wanted to today? It was a great Saturday for Kathleen and I. And we had personal time later on in the evening, earlier today, and this evening, and after dinner and that. And now I'm finishing up my day strong. So I was present for her, and she was present for me. In summary, I asked myself, were you honest with yourself about today's task, Marty? Did you keep your promises that you made this morning? Well, today I promised myself that I would get the 3 main tasks done, and I showed you that, and then attack those back burner tasks. And boy, that was a full day, and I got it done. So bam, done. Way to go, Marty. Good job. The next question is, what movies did you watch during your mindfulness time today, Marty? Did you make time for them? And if so, were there any new movies that your 2 amigos put onto the screen of your mind today, what we call instant pre-play movies? In other words, did you have any of those and what they were, if you did? Well, again, I watched my 5 must-see TV favorite 5 movies. And then I spent a couple 3 minutes watching in my mind an instant pre-play movie of seeing all of the 5 podcasts landing page working beautifully, even their links to download the scripts, which I'm going to show you at the end of the month. I so enjoyed imagining that, them seeing that picture and clicking on it, open up to the landing page, and there it was with the play bar, clicking on that, boom, and it talks about me saying and going into that podcast like number 4, going to the movies, or number 1, first step to success. Those, it's just so exciting. I almost didn't want to stop imagining that. My next question says, what's the one thing that would make all the difference going forward? What's the most important thing that would change everything going forward? And if so, you know what that is, and you can decide on that, turn into a power statement. Well, you know what I've been saying for weeks now. The most important thing right now, today, the most important thing that I can do and that I can do better is to stay on Cody and to stay on Fahad and on myself, that we can work through our lists of tasks and get those 3 teams getting that done so that we all get as many tasks done as we possibly can each and every day and speed up this process of getting to where we can then launch the website and go live with it. So since tomorrow's a Sunday, my power statement, though, has changed for tomorrow. As you all know, I will spend the day sharpening my saw and spending the day with my wife, Kathleen, relaxing. Sharpen the saw. It's got to do it every week. Got to have that opportunity to get renewed and then get back after it. So that's my power state. Next, were there any mistakes or failures that I had or that I made today that I can turn into a tool of success going forward? Well, being that it was a Saturday and I was so ready for my weekend to start, man, oh man, today could have been a real disastrous day because I could have just set things aside and enjoyed a day of play. But that's not what happened. I chose to make today a productive day. And I still got in a little fun towards the end of the late afternoon, early evening. So there was no failures or mistakes here today. Just work. Check. Got a lot of things done. The next question is, what was your biggest success today, Marty? In other words, what did you do well today? What can I do better? What did you do well? And what are you grateful for? Well, I'm on the what did I do well today? My success today, the biggest success today, was getting that stack of tasks completed and did it happily and excitedly and boom, just wadded it up. I didn't miss sacrificing my Saturday of fun and play. I worked, but it was fun and play. To me, this is great stuff. And then I had some time with Kathleen. It was so fun. It was a great day to kind of break it up a little bit that way. The next step in my end of the day success routine is to rate my day's effort. And so I gave today a 10. I gave it a 10 because I worked at the speed of 10 all day long. Just focused. And as you saw, I got them done. And I even had a little time, like I said, to get off work a little early in the late afternoon and spend the rest of that afternoon and the evening with Kathleen enjoying a movie with her and dinner. So it was great. Okay, I want to end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for the principle that says stress is the rate of wear and tear on the body. In simplest terms, whatever you do that seems strenuous or wearing is what's called stress. Now, this stress on the body comes from disease often and physical or mental effort, crossing a busy street, or just being exposed to a cold draft. There's all sorts of effects out there that cause this or generates this stress in us. Any emotion, any activity can cause stress. Feelings of being tired, jittery, or ill are subjective to symptoms of stress. It is how we react to stress, though, that makes the difference between pleasant, healthy living and suffering from a variety of unpleasant symptoms. Tension is one such stress-producing agent. These principles, these thoughts, leads to the next thing I'm grateful for, and that's the law of tension. Now listen to me. You're going to say, what? Tension says, for some reason, there's a popular notion that tension is bad. It's not. It's good. It is like so many other things in life. Tension is only harmful in larger doses. For example, a watch spring cannot perform its function without being under constant tension, right? But we all know the results of overwinding the watch. It is the same with the human body. Tension that keeps us interested and alert is good and necessary. But when we move over the borderline, over that fine line where we become apprehensive and anxious and fearful, only then is tension bad. Next, I'm grateful for Confucius, who said this: make your choices carefully, for each decision is a part of your destiny. Let me repeat that. Make your choices carefully, for each decision you make is part of your destiny. Wow. Like my daily favorite thought that I have been speaking each day for the entire month of September, it says, we are literally what we think. We are literally what we think. And our character is the complete sum of all our thoughts, of all that we've thought. The idea that each of our decisions are a part of our destiny matches up pretty well with this thought, doesn't it? Reading and speaking these nuggets of truth about success is a part of another day in the life of Coach B. I'm loving to get to this point now in my video journal where I'm doing this 3 things. What am I grateful for? The law and then the principles behind it. Anyhow, my journey to business alignment has been filled with experiences that are teaching me these same life's truths. And each round with my challenger, my old self, is teaching me new ones too. And so the fight goes on day after day after day. I'll see you here tomorrow night, right back here sitting at my laptop, sharing my thoughts, telling you what I got done, how I got stopped, or my failures, whatever. I'll see you and I'll share with you again tomorrow night. But until I do, I wish you continued success. Good night.